You said it was possible that you could have fired the shot that killed him. Is that what you said? Yes or no?
Yes.
No further questions, Your Honor.
You may step down. Does the defense have any other witnesses to call?
The defense rests, Your Honor.
Very well. Now I will hear closing statements. Mr. Hughes?
Parker Snyder warned his mother and father about Sam Hutchins because Hutchins had threatened Parker, told him that he would not stop until he got what he wanted. Well, Parker's parents didn't believe him, so he decided to go check on his mother by himself. He took a gun because he knew Sam was dangerous and he could not overpower him by himself. And when he saw his mother being assaulted, he did what anyone else in this room would have done. He shot him, not to kill him, to stop him. So Parker fired his gun once, first. The second shot is the one that killed Sam. He is innocent and should be exonerated.
There is no evidence to show that anyone else other than the defendant and his mother was at Metro that night. The defendant testified that he brought a loaded gun to the club. He admitted, under oath, that he hated the victim, wanted him dead. The defendant has a history of juvenile delinquency, running away. A man is dead. Parker Snyder is responsible and deserves to be punished to the full extent of the law.
I'll take a brief recess to deliberate before rendering my verdict.
All rise.
At least my mom and dad will be here when he finds me guilty. Even if my mom and dad do get here now, it's too late, right?
No. Don't lose hope.
Yeah, it's pretty hard right now.
The truth. What do you think his chances are?
In spite of what I just told him, given this judge's sentencing record, not good.
What are you doing? You can't use that in here.
Well, I've never been good at following rules.
Have you heard from Jack?
They're not gonna make it, are they? What did my dad say? Did they find any evidence? Never mind. We've got nothing.
Don't give up.
Yeah, thanks.
Please tell me that Jack and Carly are not going to let him down.
Okay, well, let's just say I have more confidence in them than I do in my cell phone carrier.
All rise.
Please be seated. After carefully considering all the evidence and testimony, I've reached a verdict. Will the defendant please rise? I realize there were extreme circumstances in which this shooting took place. Nevertheless, the fact remains that Parker Snyder went to get a loaded rifle and brought it to that club on the night in question. That shows premeditation. And despite Mr. Snyder's testimony today, I see no hard evidence to contradict his previous sworn testimony about his intent to kill Sam Hutchins and his acknowledgement that he could have fired the second fatal bullet. Therefore, I must find the defendant guilty as charged.
You gotta be kidding. You gotta be kidding.
Your Honor, I have a witness who can prove that my son did not kill Sam Hutchins.
The verdict has been reached. This is outrageous.
A young man's life is at stake here, Your Honor.
Who is this witness?
A woman who can testify to what really happened that night in Metro.
Why didn't she come forward earlier?
We only just found her.
If you hear what she has to say, I know you'll realize our son is innocent.
This is highly unusual. Given the defendant's age and the circumstances of the crime, I'll allow it.
The defense calls Ruby Fisk, Your Honor. How did you know Kit Fowler?
Well, I don't have a home right now. I live on the street, and Kit started talking to me, and she gave me clothes, and we got to be friends, and then she told me about what she'd done.
And what had she done?
She killed her boyfriend, Sam, and was letting this boy, Parker, take the fall.
Your Honor, this is hearsay.
Overruled. You will have your chance to cross-examine the witness.
And how did she kill him?
Kit went to see him at some nightclub she owned.
Metro?
Yeah, that's right. And she'd gone back to check up on Sam because she thought he's fooling around on her. And when she got there, he was all over her business partner.
Carly Tenney, Parker's mom.
Yeah. And she was about to bust in when she saw the boy.
Parker Snyder?
She saw Parker shoot Sam in the shoulder and drop the gun. And when he and his mother ran, Kit picked up the gun and finished Sam off.
Your Honor, this is exactly what the defense has maintained all along. Parker Snyder is innocent on the charge of murder.
You may cross-examine the witness.
Why on earth should the court believe you? The defendant's parents brought you in at the last minute. How much did they pay you?
I didn't have to come here. I'm here because I want to save an innocent boy from losing his life.
Your Honor, please. Without evidence to corroborate her testimony, there's no reason to believe her.
She is right, Mr. Hughes.
You mean evidence like this? Yeah. Kit left this in the pocket of a coat she gave me.
Your Honor, this proves that Kit Fowler was using an alias, was disguised, and was in Oakdale on the night of the murder.
None of this changes the fact that Parker Snyder shot Sam Hutchins.
We have never denied that Parker fired the first shot, but it is not the shot that killed the defendant. If he had wanted to, he could have stayed behind and finished the job, but he didn't. He dropped the gun, fled with his mother, and left Kit Fowler there with means and opportunity to finish off Sam Hutchins, which she did, according to this witness.
Miss Fisk, you may step down. I will decide exactly what, if any, punishment Parker Snyder should receive at a future date. For now, I'm reversing the guilty verdict and throwing out the charge of murder in the second degree. The defendant is free to go in the custody of his parents. This case is closed. Court is adjourned.
That's good. I can't believe it. It's really over. It's over, baby. You're free.